This is an historic moment from which there can be no turning back. Britain is leaving the European Union.
Just days after the European Union's 60th anniversary, it all started, the beginning of Brexit negotiations. Britain became the first country ever to seek a divorce from the bloc. And it all came after a referendum 9 months earlier, when just over 50% of British people voted in favour of leaving the EU, ending 44 years of membership. The result came as a shock to many, including then Prime Minister David Cameron, who called the vote. Soon after, he resigned, and in came Theresa May.
Brexit means Brexit.
The referendum sparked massive protests,
We are the Lib Dems.
which have long continued. A petition calling for a second referendum gained more than 4 million signatures, but appeals for another chance were rejected by the government. The UK and the EU have 2 years to negotiate the terms of their separation, a period which began on March the 29th. Face-to-face negotiations officially began on June the 19th, when the Brexit Minister David Davis arrived in Brussels to meet with the EU's chief negotiator, Michel Barnier. The EU 27 guidelines include 3 agreements: agreement on the divorce bill, agreement on the rights of EU citizens living in the UK, and agreement on the border between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. Brexit relationship will begin as soon as the European Council decides that sufficient progress has been made in the first phase towards reaching a satisfactory agreement on the arrangements for an orderly withdrawal. After 5 rounds of talks and a missed opportunity in October, December the 8th saw a breakthrough.
The UK has made significant commitments on the avoidance of a hard border after its withdrawal from the European Union. All of the EU27 stand firmly behind Ireland and behind the peace process.
The deal we've struck will guarantee the rights of more than 3 million EU citizens living in the UK and of 1 million UK citizens living in the EU. EU citizens living in the UK will have their rights enshrined in UK law and enforced by British courts. They will be able to go on living their lives as before.
But with the official farewell date still years away, anything could happen, and the long-term impact of Brexit on a more divided Europe remains unpredictable.